We are here on SpongeBob Tower Defense, and we're going to be going over all of the best methods to be upgrading your pass XP. Everything you guys can think of, we're going to test it for you right now. Boss battles, challenges, stories, raids, we're going to be doing it all. We'll be mathing it out to how many you get per hour, how much XP you get. We're going to be doing all the math needed for how much pass XP you get per hour for every single thing that we're going to be doing today. So let's go ahead and get to the numbers. First things first, I gotta equip the best possible team that I can. I will be using this boss battles team for reference. Let's go ahead, throw a Cyclops on there. And let's get in with the first method. So for story modes, we're gonna be testing 3 today. We have Conch Street, we have Chum Bucket, and we have Rock Bottom. All 3 we're gonna be testing. We're gonna go ahead and do Davy Jones Locker, Act 1 for Conch Street. In total, it's saying that we get 350. So let's see how long it takes for us to complete a Conch Street. Let's go ahead, start that wave 7x. We don't want to waste any time. We're going to place this down as soon as possible, and we're going to make sure that everything dies as soon as it enters the road. Let's go ahead, place down an AoE as fast as possible. We're probably going to place a bubble pop in, boys. Oh, we're leaking. Look at this, guys. What is that? I guess Davy Jones is just that difficult. Let's go ahead, place that AoE down, and now it should all die immediately as soon as my Cyclops stops bugging. There we go. It looks like it is a little bit stronger than anticipated, but we still should be able to take this out pretty quick. If needed, we can use some boss stuff. 49 seconds of playtime for 350 season XP. So we have a calculator here, 49 seconds. There's 3,600 seconds in an hour. So let's go ahead, put 3,600, and then let's go ahead and divide that by the 49 seconds that we have. We can complete it 73 times, 73 and a half times, and then we can multiply this by 350, and this is the amount of XP that we are getting per hour. 25,714. So we can go ahead and throw that on the notepad right here. Conch Street, 25,714 an hour. Let's go ahead and hop back into this. Let's go do another map. Now we have Chum Bucket here. Can we complete Chum Bucket, Davy Jones faster than we can complete Conch Street? Because we get 350 either way. Let's go ahead, start this wave as fast as possible. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit more difficult than the first map. So if you guys can't complete this, it's probably smarter to do it on Conch Street. We might even have to place a second unit, even a third unit, or we're going to keep leaking. This is not good. Maybe it's smarter if I go grab a money farm just so I can place a secret as fast as possible. All right, this time we have the money farm. Let's go ahead, throw it on 7x. Let's place a money farm down as fast as possible, and let's start this wave. Hopefully we can get something down pretty quick. It's looking like we can. Let's place the Cyclops. Let's place a second one. We can even place a third one. Now we just have to see, can we complete this faster than we completed Conch Street? So it's looking like Chum Bucket is about 7 seconds slower. So if you are looking for season XP, Conch Street is better than Chum Bucket. Let's go ahead, hop in Rock Bottom. See how much faster Rock Bottom is than Conch Street. So Rock Bottom actually gives 400 season XP for every completion. Let's see how fast we can complete this. We got to be fast. Let's place it quick. Let's start this wave. We got to make sure that we place some money units just so that way we can have enough to place a secret as fast as possible. We have our exotic down. Let's go place another one over here and then another one over here. And let's see if we can complete this faster than we did Conch Street. We are coming down to the final bit. Let's go ahead and use our abilities if needed. And boom, 53 seconds. Let's go ahead and do some math. Obviously, first things first, 3,600 for 3,600 seconds inside of an hour. Let's go ahead and divide that by 53 for how many times we're able to complete it in an hour. 67.967. I promise that was not intentional, but let's go ahead and multiply this by 400 because that's how much we're getting per 400. And let's hit equal 27,169. So I am going to round up here just a little bit, 27.170 because it is 0.8. So 27 and 170 an hour. Rock Bottom is just slightly better than Conch Street when it comes to production because you're also getting way more gems and more food. Let's go ahead and hop in with the next test and see if anything can top the Rock Bottom so far. So I am going to go test on Flying Dutchman ship right now. I want to see, we're going to have to average it out because obviously the map changes every single time. But I think for the most part, they are all pretty similar in the amount of time that it takes. So let's go ahead and do this. I think if anything, this is the middle ground. This is the one challenge that is in the middle of everything. So we do have a unit down. I don't really need to place the bargain mart for this map. I am going to, just because so that way I can get some units down faster and maybe even more units down in general. Let's go ahead and place one of those Cyclops. Let's also place one back here just so that way I could pick up that second entrance. So we have a total time here of 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Let's go ahead and start doing some math. So we have 3,600 seconds divided by 123 seconds, because 60 plus 60 plus 3. Let's go ahead, hit equals. It's 29.2 times we can complete this in an hour, under the assumption that this is the average for challenge maps. But let's go ahead and do 29. Let's see how much pass XP are we getting per 500. So I can already tell you that this is more likely not better than what we've already had. But let's go ahead and do times 500. That means that we can get 14,000 XP per hour. So far, this is what it's looking like. Challenges are at approximately 14,634. I can't give a definite number only because all the maps change. Let's go ahead and hop in with the next method, and let's see if we can try and top off that rock bottom. So the next thing that I am going to test is going to be boss battles. It is a little bit sketchy trying to do these because it does change based off of what you're doing. Hash Slinging Slasher 1 is going to be the fastest for Season XP. You guys can see here, Hydra Karen 1 gives the same amount, and Hash right after Dennis gives a little bit more, so it's going to be 100 per. We're going to do Tier 1 Hash Slinging Slasher, and you're going to keep doing this over and over again. Let's see how fast we can complete this thing, and we'll do it based off of that average. So we don't have the most insane lineup. We even have a bargain mart in there. This is probably going to be the average amount of time from my viewers, if not a little bit faster. So it says that we can complete Slasher in 7 seconds. So let's go ahead and do some math. So we need 3,600 seconds. We're going to divide that by 7 seconds because this is the amount of times that we can complete it in an hour. 514 times, guys. We got to multiply that by 100 because that's how many season pass we're getting per, and we can get 51,000 per hour. Can you guys believe that? We can even deduct some of that just because of how much time it takes to hit the replay and in between. Let's say you just decided to do 10 instead. Let's say 10 seconds if you had a playtime of 7 seconds. So let's divide this by 10. It's going to be 360, and then we can multiply this by 100. It's still 36,000, guys. Way more than you can do in the con street, but you of course need to have the boss battle team for it. So I do have it written down as approximately 20,000 to 50,000 an hour, just based off of how different your guys' boss battles team are from mine. It could be approximately 20,000. It could even be a little bit less. I'm just trying to give a good range of what it's going to look like for about what it's about. Still not bad numbers for the boss battles. That's going to be way better than any other option that we've looked at so far. So in my opinion, the next method is the sleeper method. This is the method that not everybody knows about, but it's actually going to be the rogue mode. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to go in with this team. We're only going to make it to round 15, wave 15, and then we're going to sell all and let ourselves die out, and we're going to see how much pass XP that we are getting. Let's go ahead and start this wave. Click as fast as possible. We just want to place as many units as possible. Hopefully I don't leak a little too much. I just need enough to place 1 unit. So we have enough units placed. Let's go ahead and see how fast that we can complete this. So if we click through our next one, you guys see here we're on wave 15. The minute I see that thing say wave 16, I'm going to go ahead and click sell all units. Boom. Now we got to wait for this thing to all the way die out, and we'll see how long this took. Oh no, guys, look, it doesn't even show how much pass XP we're getting. I'm going to have to go manually do the math myself. So we can have it written down right now. We're at about 12,000 pass XP. Let's go ahead and put that in the calculator right now. We have it in the calculator. Let's go see how much we're getting from Rogue doing 15 waves now. So we are on wave 15 again. Let's go ahead and prep that sell all. Boom. Wave 16. Let's click sell all and see how long it took us to complete 15 waves of Rogue. And let's see how much pass XP we got. All right. It took 1 minute and 18 seconds. Let's keep that in mind. It's a total of 78 seconds. Let's return to lobby and see how much season pass XP we got. So by the looks of it, I don't even need to do the math. We got exactly 1,000. You guys can see the number difference right here. 12,935, 11,935. So it's about 1,000 per. It's 78 seconds each. So let's do 3,600. Uh-oh, we got to remove all that. 3,600 seconds. Let's divide that by the 78 seconds it took us to complete Rogue. So we can complete that 46 times in an hour. And then we have to multiply this by 1,000. Let's go ahead and click equals. 46,000, guys. Look at how fast that you can complete it in Rogue. These are just dumb numbers. So we have one more thing to test, and that is gonna be on the Middle Ages of raids, and it is here now. This is the fastest map of raids, and this one you can obviously just keep macroing and press replay, which, by the way, if you guys do need a macro, go ahead and click the link down in the description below. You can find my macro link to UG phone. It is gonna be down in the description. You guys can sign up there. But let's go ahead and hop into this Middle Ages map, and let's see how long it takes us. How much are we getting? 600 season XP per. No time wasted. Let's go ahead and 7x that thing. Let's place a muscle bob down, and let's see how fast we complete it. I have a feeling that Rogue is going to be the fastest method, though. That thing is way too fast. So we are coming to the end. There it is. 4 minutes and 17 seconds on the Middle Ages time. So we are going to have to do a little bit of math. It's 240 seconds for 4 minutes. So let's go ahead and start writing it down. 3,600 seconds divided by 240 plus 17. 257. We got to divide that. Let's go ahead and see. You can complete this 14 times in an hour. Let's go ahead and multiply this by 600. You guys already see it. It's nowhere close. You guys see it, only 8,404 per hour. Not great at all. It's looking like Rogue is going to be the fastest method for you to be getting your season pass XP and completing your premium pass as fast as possible. That is going to do it for today's video, though. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to turn on those post notifications so you guys don't miss out on any future videos or uploads. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.